Welcome to Tallinn. We are in Tallinn, Estonia. They say that's a medieval town. We're next to a Silver Spirit. I don't know if this is part of Silver Seas. It might be. So here we are in Tallinn. A little chilly and wet. How about that? Alright, we're coming off the ship in the rain. We're Tallinn.
Tallinn.
And our tour is walking tour in the rain. How about that? Eh? Let's see what happens here. We're trying to find our guide. And it says past the secure area. And try to read the one that says Discover Estonia. We'll see. We're past the Silver Seas ship sitting there. Maybe when I grow up I'll ride one of those. And the Sapphire Princess next to it makes it look small, huh? We're gonna go to take a picture in this sign that says Tallinn.
Estonian, can say, because that's for Hungarian, for me it's quite different language. And you see, I remember when I was in Budapest and tried to catch something, it was impossible because it's quite different. But as for Finnish and Estonia, they're a little bit similar. But I think it will be nice for you to know some words, to learn some words in Estonian, yes? Just to greet somebody in Estonian will be tere, rather simple, tere, tere. Thank you will be aita, aita. And to say goodbye in Estonian, ja taiga, ja taiga. So tere, aita, ja taiga. So then be sure that these words, because it's a D terminal. So, and as you've used Gru's Tsar, Peter the Great, and that's why it was named after the name of his wife, Catherine the First. So we are very thankful for the Russian Tsar that he founded this place and presented for the next generation.
So from what city you started? The trip? Copenhagen, Denmark, yes, yeah. And then after Denmark you visited this beach. Then it's more convenient to walk on. Yes, you know, somehow you feel they are very popular.
There's some beautiful natural
American?
American? Yeah.
American Canadian?
America.
Culture. If I ask you, do you have heroes? You said that you are from Australia, right? No?
Right.
Yes?
Yes.
So most of your heroes, they are, I suppose, half criminals, probably. No?
Especially the Prime Minister.
Yeah. In the US, George Washington, probably. Yes, he's not mythological.
Big trees, yeah. What kind of trees are these?
That's a great question. What kind of trees we have? Probably some of them you can recognize. Actually, those who live in Canada. This is like symbol of Canada.
Oh, those are maples. Maples.
Then we have this tree. One of the mightiest trees of Estonia, and actually one of our symbols, oak tree.
The house. Nobody lives there.
So, but Peter the Great died 2 years before this palace was finished. But again, if we go to St. Petersburg to visit one of their beautiful palaces or parks, you'll see the statues are over there. So about her, Catherine the Great. But in one family, just one person can be the great. And Peter was already this great person, so his wife was just simple Catherine. And it was like story of Cinderella. Sometimes we call this palace of Cinderella. Do you have sons? Married?
Yes.
Yes? You arranged his marriage? No?
No, not arranged.
He decided himself?
Yeah, I would have made a better choice.
But what to do if you don't love your wife? So you don't want to leave her, you want to be free. What to do?
Travel.
Give her another place far away from you.
Get her home place.
You know, it's an interesting question. You know, there are some countries where divorce is illegal. Yes, you said you are from Philippines.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, Philippines,
Illegal.
divorce is illegal.
There's no divorce.
No divorce in Philippines still officially. And the same was, Kana had a kitchen in this palace, and he built a kitchen for her just in this part of the palace, and we still have her book of recipes. Actually, except this border.
Until he invades the country.
Yeah. You know, actually, that's a great question about cooking. Do you see this man? Can you recognize him?
No, we're gonna go to the presidential palace on the other side of the fence. Yeah, the pathway. That's the pathway.
President's house?
Yeah,
Presidential palace, is it?
presidential palace.
Okay. Yeah.
Some people ask, do we have regular army in Estonia? Yes, you can see half of our army.
Stand there like at the forest. Norma went hunting in Estonia.
He and Catherine lived for many years when they constructed, when they were building this palace. They spent a lot of museum of classic art. This is our contemporary
Art
modern
museum.
Estonian art. You'll find here all kind of collections, and I don't know, some of you probably watched movie.
Got a purple tree back there. See if we can see it here in the next few steps. By the way, this is supposed to be a walking tour. We just took a ride here, and then we go back to the old town and then start walking again. It's pretty interesting. The story of Estonia, small country. So we are currently walking. There's a lot of maple trees and oak here in this park. This park was built by Peter the Great a long time ago. And there's the, where the statue is, that's the purple tree. I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to ask the question.
So type of Christmas tree they planted some gardens.
Yeah, it looks like Christmas trees.
Almost, but Rome is capital of Italy.
The Vatican? Vatican City? The Vatican.
Yes, it's the Vatican
embassy.
That's how I can see this.
The Vatican Embassy. Yeah.
You know, all these conspiracy stories about how these architecture style buildings, like one of them just on the left, you can see. And still, our old town preserved. just about 16% of this old town was damaged, and that's why since 1997 we are part of UNESCO Heritage, unique blend of medieval houses, churches and system of defense. You know, like with real estate, location is the most important thing for real estate. The same was with us, location of Tallinn. For those who traveled, you'll probably notice that this gulf here nearby is like a lake, very well protected. Even when we have strong storms, sometimes we have big waves, but most of the time it's kind of a very safe place. People use one of our national materials. It's very easy to find it in northern Estonia. Soil is very shallow, just about 7 inches or 15 centimeters, and then you'll find this rock.
Camouflage bathroom, huh? How about that?
Castle dates back to 1200, and you already know that in old days we were like Vikings, finally we were defeated by Crusaders, but we were not so fond of this situation, of course. We were rebelling and uprising all the time, trying to get back this land from hands of colonizers, and that's how they built this castle, to hide from us in a safe place. Denmark, Germany, Russia, Sweden, they all use this place of power. Nothing changed today. Our government still hides from us behind the same walls. So you'll see our parliament building from another side, and they use one part of this old castle. You can see behind this, just under this red roof, there is like a small house with windows. So today we have our cafe for the parliament just in this place. But what was original purpose of this small house? Do you know?
Jail?
No, we just visited this place. It was just a toilet.
Oh,
Yes, when you need to build it for your castle, just put it on the external wall, so everything from there will go on the heads of your enemies, not in the city. And in the US, if I'm not mistaken, sorry, but you still have this expression like shit rolls downhill. Yes, so from UNESCO. And in Tallinn, we still have two parts. From your trip, do you remember this word Hansa? Have you heard about Hanseatic League? It was like corporation of...
Everybody went totally wild.
the synagogue?
So let's stop here
No?
for a moment. First of all, on this picture, you can see the same castle. But from this point of view, it's hard to understand how old it is.
Going to church.
So please be careful. There is one van that's turning here.
Old town in Estonia. Old town Estonia.
And of course, as I mentioned, they possess the whole land. Estonia, so you can live like in Downton Abbey countryside. A lot of serfs, enjoying this life. But for winter, usually they went to Tallinn and
Cobblestone street. Old town Estonia. What a view!
go. We also have one interesting service for foreigners. We call it digital zero corporate tax. Yes.
Alayım götüreyim, ucuza değiştirmeyen yapacak bir şey yok. Zaten hani saatten sonra iPhone orijinal filmi almaya gerek yok o telefona yani.
Cold, but when wind is blowing and you feel this, actually air is very damp and humid here. So it like goes into your bones with this wind. It was for him hard to do, the city survived, but when Peter the Great came, they decided not to bombard and not to use this White House, where we had apartments, and in one of these rooms, local artists suddenly noticed 4 faceless dark figures, like dancing.
This is all pedestrian?
No, that was for pedestrians.
that one.
This street with steps, and this was for those aristocrats who ride horses, and if you want to bring some stuff up there. Academy of Sciences. So you can imagine that aristocrats, they enjoyed very beautiful view from there. Tell me, who is the main person during Christmas time? You know? Good job. Usually people say. That's a great question. Do people still live in the old house? Yes, we have about 2,500 owners.
Made out of what?
Marzipan. You know what is marzipan? Yes? Marzipan. I don't know how, you know, it's like sauna. Some people pronounce it like sauna, some people pronounce it like sauna, some people pronounce it in their own way.
Edible.
So the same as with marzipan. Yes, marzipan. You pronounce it like marzipan. In Estonian, to your cruise boat. This street with Russian.
Central Square. Troika. Okay, heading down to the pier. Here we go. Okay, we're heading down. Here we go. Let's see how many. It says 23 minutes. Another 30,000 step walk in the Baltics.
Hey, that's better.
Ah, says right there. Saddam Port. Saddam Port. This way. We're heading the right direction, I hope. Is that the same one?
Yeah.
Same higher place? We're heading, looks like we're heading the right direction now. We can see it now. There she is. Huh? There she is.
Go.
We're doing it now. No mess on the rum. We gotta go.
Stop. Stop.
There she is. There it is, all the signs, different parking spot, how old they are. And we're in Tallinn. Here we are. There she is. With the flags. They have ferries almost every hour to Finland. Which way we go?
Where'd we go?
I don't know. Nice terminal. Yeah. They want you to go through the gift shops on the way into the ship. On the way out? No. On the way in? Yes. And we're coming onto the ship. We're back on our hotel. People taking pictures up there. And the Filipinos taking pictures.